It's finally here. We have been waiting for this since the ID14 Mark II was released. Yes, we finally have it, the Audient ID44 Mark II. And yes, it has Loopback. This thing is built like a tank with all metal construction, sturdy knobs and switches. You have two JFET Instrument inputs on the front, 4 premium mic preamps on the rear with 60 dB of clean gain. And these preamps sound natural, articulate, open, juicy, delicate, and sweet. What does any of that mean? Well, you'll just have to hear them for yourself. I mean, the frequency response of these preamps is something crazy, like 10 hertz to 65K, which is insane. Plus, of course, you can use 1/4-inch TRS cables for line inputs. You have built-in sends and returns for external gear, some cool routing possibilities for line outputs, so you can easily connect 2 pairs of studio monitors, or of course connect other external gear. You have 2 independent headphone outputs and 2 optical inputs and outputs, so you can easily expand the ID44 to up to 20 in and 24 out. You have dedicated buttons for cut, which is mute, dim, and talkback, plus you have 3 programmable buttons for mono mode, phase flip, and to switch the speakers. Of course, you still have ScrollControl, which is great when working on laptops to adjust plugins or even draw in automation. You have a full on-screen mixer and up to 4 different cue mixes. Loopback is also built in, so you can easily record computer audio into your DAW or even send DAW audio out into something like OBS for live streaming. Or of course to make plugin review videos, which is what I use Loopback for. So that is a first look, a quick overview of the ID44 Mark II, a premium audio interface that sits right on your desk. Again, this thing is built like a tank. You got physical knobs and switches for everything. And if you don't like that, maybe you prefer something that can be controlled digitally, then check out the Evo 16, which was also just released. However, if you don't need that amount of inputs and outputs, then go check out the Evo 4, Evo 8, and the ID14 Mark II. And we already have full videos for each of those. Coming up, we'll have a full video for the Evo 16 and a full video and everything you want to know video for the ID44 Mark II after that. So if you want to see either of those videos, make sure you subscribe so they get thrown into your feed. You know, the way I like to do things is to cover everything in a single video. It is a lot of work, especially with these 2 interfaces, because they are both just loaded with features. So it does take some time to make sure you cover everything in a clear and concise way. And I like to shoot things in a visually pleasing and interesting way, instead of just doing a standard top-down shot of the interface for, you know, every single shot. So setting up those different angles just takes a lot longer, much longer than most people would realize. For example, a standard 30-second shot will take somewhere between 2 and 10 minutes just to set up. Then you end up using maybe, 5 to 15 seconds of that shot. So you're looking at maybe 5 minutes for each 5 seconds of video that you actually see. Now multiply that by 200 to 300 shots per video, and that doesn't even include, writing the script, the voiceover, the research, actually editing the video. So you're really looking at a weeks-long process for each video. But I still think it's a better way to do things because, it's really annoying to have to go to 10 different channels and 30 different videos just to find the information that you're looking for. So I just put it all in one video, split it up with, chapters, and then you can watch the whole thing or just the parts that you want. So those videos will be coming, as soon as possible. All right. So once again, that is a quick overview, a first look at the Audient ID. Why am I talking like I'm a wrestler now? The Audient. I could cut that out, but I'll just leave it in. I'm coming for you, Audient. Smackdown. All right, let's do this again. All right, so once again, that is a quick overview, a first look at the Audient iD44 Mark II.